Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today, and today I'm going to be talking you through the Crafts Beautiful Christmas card making kit. So this is the kit that is available in all your local major new supermarkets and newsagent stands. So this is the Christmas card kit. So in this kit you get 38 pieces, so we get 28 die cut pieces, 6 printed papers and 3 beautiful card blanks in here. So to talk you through what we get in, we also get these as well, which are brilliant for all your crafts. So the little mini foam pads, which are really ideal and convenient for when you're trying to get in all those little areas where you just need that little bit of tape. Instead of faffing around with the big roll, we've got some really convenient little ones here, which I love. So these are the 3 card blanks that you do get. So all you need to do, get your scoreboard, put a line down there. We've got the sentiment placement on the front, and then inside the card you get the lantern in there as well. So we've thought about everything, the inside and the outside of the card. And then we've got these ones as well, exactly the same process. And we've got the one with the robin on as well. We can even fussy cut these, so we can have these on different cards, so we don't have to have them on that plain green background. We can have them on different ones as well. And then moving on to the paper pieces, we've got a beautiful pine one, and then my favourite, the one with the holly and all the music notes on there. Again, a page full of holly. We've got the poinsettia flowers, we've got the pine cones and the robin on there, and then your staple red card pack, and then the poinsettia one as well, and then back to that one. And because of the colours, the Christmas colours, we can use like all the gold mirror cards and everything from our crash stash that we've already got, and add these, so everything previous from your old Christmas collections, add it all in, and any basic colour cardstock you've got in there as well. And then my favourite part, the die cuts. So these are already pre-cut, they're really easy to pop out. So all you do is pull it off like that. And how quick and easy was that? And now that's the stopper of a card if you're making an easel card, which I'm going to be showing you in a second, or we can pop it down the side of a card as a banner or make little borders with it. Really easy to do. And then we've got sentiments on here, so we've got warmest wishes, season's greeting and a Merry Christmas, so a little pun on Christmas there. So as well as having the plain colours, we have got the foiled colours on there as well. So we've got the robins with the poinsettias and foiled sentiments on there as well. And then the beautiful Christmas rose on here. Oh, see, it's already started to come out. Is that easy to pop through? There we go. So they're really quick and easy for you to achieve at home. And these don't have to be made into cards. These can be made into your Christmas, if you wanted to put them into frames or put them into your little interiors. They're really versatile to go on anything. So some cards that I've already started making are this Z fold card, and we've got a little sentiment on there as well. So we've got Merry Christmas with the foiled robins contrasting against the plain matte background, and we've used a little robin as the stepper on there. Then that just folds down like that, and it's really easy for you to pop in the post. And then we've used one with a lantern on. Again, this is really easy to achieve. We've just put a score line down the card and then popped the sentiment in the middle of the frame. And with the collection as well, I forgot to mention, you also get a stamp. So you get a little robin stamp on there as well, which I'm going to stamp out for you in just a second. I've coloured it in using the ink lily pens, but this could be painted or just left in that black and white, just to add a little bit of something extra to your card, just to give it that handcrafted sort of look and feel. And then I've coloured it in also on the pine background as well on there, just to add so you can see the pine coming through the robin, just so it gives that opaqueness to it. So let's start crafting. So first of all I've done is I've prepped this easel card. So this can be taken onto any sort of card blank. If you want to just keep this card simple, we're just going to take a piece of card and fold your cardstock how you'd usually do it. But we're going to make an easel card today. So we're taking our card blank here, and then all I've done is put a score line down the centre. So when you've got the easel on there, that's just going to go up like that, and it really is that simple. However, if you just want to leave it as a card fold, that is fine also. So to start off with, I'm going to be doing the top of the card. So all I've done is I've matte and layered a gold and a green piece from my previous cross stash, and I have created a matte layer, so this is just going to go on the top. So all I'm going to do is remove my tape like so. And if you're not as comfortable with getting these straight, what you can do is half pull this off so you can line it up a little bit better, or you can pop some wet glue down the tape, sorry, just so you've got a little bit of room to wiggle it around. I'm just going to pop that onto here, lining it up, and pop it into place. So then next we're going to take this gorgeous robin sentiment on there as well. So this is foiled, which I think is something really special, especially with Christmas, and it echoes the gold mirror card on there as well. And I pop this onto foam tape because I want it to add a little bit of depth and dimension just to stand up. So getting that, I'm going to pop it just a little bit higher because I'm going to pop a sentiment underneath there. And then using the little mini foam pads, which are great to go on your smaller sentiments as well. Pop that just in the middle and in the centre. There we go. Brilliant. So that, like I say, you can stop at that and then just pop that onto a normal opening card front. But we're going to keep going with this. So the next stage is to add the gold matte onto the base. So I'm going to be taking some double-sided sticky tape, and we're going to be creating a matte layer for the robin to sit on. So just going along it with tape. Now you can use wet glue or any glue dots that you do have. I'm going to be using tape today, so whatever your preference is when you are applying your glues. Oh, lift that off there. There we go. Right, so I know that I have cut this a little bit smaller because I wanted this to have a frame around it of the white. And I'm just going to pop that onto there. And then next, I'm just going to take my Tim Holtz inks and just ink this up a little bit just on the corners, just so it contrasts a little bit more against the gold when it's stuck down. I'm just brushing it all the way around the edges. It's just that really subtle change of the inks that just bring out the colour of the cardstock a little bit more and just enhance the green shades in there. There we go. And then again, I'm going to be taking my tape and onto the back, just adding the tape on again. My next part is the favourite part because we're going to be doing the stamping, and personally I like to use my ink lily stamps to colour, but you can use like an ombre of different inks that match the colour of your card that you're doing, because you might not want to do like your Christmas coloured card, you might want to do like a pink one or maybe a blue frosted one. So it's all about picking the colours and the cardstocks that you want to match what colour Christmas theme you're going for, because like I say, it doesn't have to be green and gold, it can be whatever you want it to be. So next we're just going to pop this onto here, line it up and pop it into place. Right, so let me show you the little robin stamp. That's what it would look like just stamped out. So this is the stamp that you're going to receive with this kit, and I want to show you how quick and easy it is just to stamp it out. So all I've done is popped it onto a mini stamping platform. I'm going to add some ink onto the stamp. And then pop it on and press. There we go, and just from that one stamp, look how quick and easy that was to achieve. Now how beautiful does that look on its own, but when it's coloured in, it looks like this. So I'll let you into a little secret. All I've done is I've coloured one in and then I've photocopied it just so I've got that one, because I wanted to be able to colour it in loads of different colours, but I also loved this red theme. So you can produce your cards really quick and easy. So the next stage is I'm going to take this little banner that I was talking about earlier. I'm going to be popping this just along the bottom of the card. So peeling off the tape and popping it just about there. Yeah, I'm happy with the placement of that. And then I've just popped some foam tape on the back of here, so I'm just going to peel the foam tape off the back. And I'm going to place him here. You can always measure whereabouts your stopper needs to be with the easel on the card, so making sure that you don't want it up here. You need it roughly around in the centre, just so the card's going to sit comfortably. And then when you're happy with the placement, just press it into place. So it'll sit like that. And then the next stage is just to apply glue or tape to this section of the card. Don't apply it to the back of this section because it's hard to judge whereabouts you're going to need the glue and the tape, so it's just easier to do it this way. And then making sure it's lined up and straight, you're going to take your the top of the card that you made earlier and stick it onto here. And then press it into place. So then when your easel card's done, it's going to sit like that. Now how beautiful does that look? So you can send these to your friends and family at Christmas time, or you can make them into frames. How beautiful would that look just in like a little photo frame on the mantelpiece at Christmas time? That's really easy and achievable. And it's really quick as well, and it's enjoyable, and it's something to do for all abilities of crafters out there. It's not just if you've never crafted before or if you're an experienced crafter, it's something for everyone. So this card kit is available in all your major supermarkets and newsstands, so don't miss out on your Crafts Beautiful paper kit today. Thank you.